Yeah.
Yeah!
Well, there you are.
Welcome, everybody, to the One Shot Killers podcast. I am your host, a hardcore icon, Ray Scott, in with your co-host, the King of Style, Jojo Valvano. Sir, how you doing?
I'm doing great, good brother. How about you?
I'm doing pretty good. Just got done watching Dynamite. What? They were finally sold out. What?
Yeah, that place was loud.
Like, bro, where were they at tonight? Like Texas?
Cardiff, Wales.
Oh shit, they're across the seas.
Yeah,
No wonder they were sold out and that place was loud.
Dude, that place was thunderous, like all night.
Bro, I'll be honest with you. This was probably the most I've enjoyed watching an episode of Dynamite in at least a year and a half.
Yeah, like the crowd made it a lot more fun, and a lot of the matches and the segments were great. Like MJF and Osprey, holy shit.
You know how, and this is where, once again, you know how the other day we were talking about how AEW can improve, and I said follow what WWE has done right.
Yeah.
Think about this. Since the Triple H era began, we got more international pay-per-views, which calls for more international SmackDowns and Raws. Tonight's episode of Dynamite was really successful. Maybe I would take that approach and start doing more international pay-per-views.
I agree, because this crowd, bro, red hot. From the first start, which was Britt Baker and Mercedes signing the contract for their TBS title match.
That was so good, bro. And
they were...
Mercedes going, damn.
And then you got Britt Baker saying Mercedes was a part of a 4, while she is 1.
And, bro, that's true. If you think about it, there was no 4 horsewomen to get Britt Baker over. In fact, all she had was Thunder Rosa beating her ass. That's what got her over.
Yeah. This was awesome, bro. This was an awesome segment. That crowd, too. Shut the fuck up to Mercedes.
Bro, they fucking hated her.
Disrespectful marks, I swear.
But did you hear that pop for the doctor will see you now?
Yes. They were chanting CEO, DMD, CEO, and then it started getting booed. Like, they were booing anybody that started chanting CEO. I was like, damn, man.
That's because, you know what, bro? Some crazy motherfuckers, but we already know that the winner of that match will be the CEO.
But I do believe the return of a hater.
I could see it, and I understand why you want it at this specific event. It could happen. I don't know if it happens.
Would you save it?
I got one scenario if this were to happen. Britt Baker would win the title, and then Jamie Hayter would come out and beat the shit out of her. That would be the first route I would take. The second route is you could have Jamie Hayter be a babyface, because you already know as well as I do, she's going to get a monster pop when you hear that music, right? So, I think you could also have her cost Mercedes the championship, and there's where Britt wins. But I would probably save it because, respectfully, look at all of last year. Britt Baker was not booked at all, hardly. Barely given TV time, promo time. Then she had just returned and they tried to suspend her because of the MJF shit. I would just let her have her moment, respectfully.
Or maybe, what if Jamie comes back in the end, Britt loses, and then Britt's pissed off and attacks Jamie, and that finally leads to babyface Jamie and a heel Britt, and we get that at All Out, or maybe save it for WrestleMania.
Yeah,
because I feel
I
like
could
All Out's
definitely
too
see that
soon.
because she loses, and
Yeah.
then let's be honest, Jamie Hayter coming out would get a hell of a pop. She outshined her in her own moment.
Yep. And Britt's better as a heel, if I'm being honest. I love her face run. Like, she did great tonight. Like, she had that crowd behind her. I will say that for sure.
She did amazing tonight, but I will say this. I think that, like you said, her best work is that heel work. You look at what made her a star. It was her as a heel.
Yeah, it's crazy to me that the two women in the ring are better off as heels, both of them, Mercedes and Britt. Like,
And honestly, they're very similar, very, very similar. Just one can wrestle a lot better.
yeah, Mercedes, but Mercedes got owned on the microphone, bro. What is that, Prime?
That is Prime, yes, sir. This is the ice pot flavor.
Gosh.
And Joe, and you're right though. Mercedes did get owned, bro, and she was silent. Bro, this is what fucking shocked me. She was silenced on the fucking microphone. The bitch had to shut the fuck up.
And then Britt said, I can't hit you, and I'm fine with that, but this bitch is starting to piss me off. Boom!
Bah!
Hits her right in the face and dives on both of them. She didn't touch Mercedes.
She didn't touch her, but she did dive on her.
I love that. That was a good way, man. The way she said it, she's like, I could hit this bitch though. Boop.
I mean, bro, and you know what? I wish Camilla Brickhouse would have fucking just one-handed thrown her outside of the ring and threw Britt Baker on her neck and put her back on the shelf, if you know what I'm saying. All right.
That shit was funny though, bro. Like boom, 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 nailing her.
But Joe, do you know what I'm happy about?
You say Chris Jericho.
Joe, yes. We got our TV time.
Hi guys.
Hi guys.
And that crowd didn't give a shit.
Yes, the fuck they did. And bro,
No,
I like what Chris Jericho said in an interview today. He said that if you have a problem with him still wrestling, you can fuck off. All right? He has a six-pack. He can still do a moonsault. He can still write storylines. He likes Tony Khan. He likes the place he works for and the people he works with. And so Chris Jericho said that he's not retiring anytime soon.
He should have lost to the young Tommy Billington.
Should have lost. That Dynamite kid wannabe son of a bitch would have just fucked it up, bro, because he's green as grass.
No,
the kid cannot
green.
wrestle.
Yes, he can. What?
He cannot wrestle.
Yes, he
could. Chris Jericho, being the legendary patriarch of professional wrestling, had to carry. He had to carry the Dynamite Kid through this match, bro. But when I seen Chris Jericho hit a moonsault and all the branches were running wild, brother. All right, I knew. All right, that this was gonna be a great fucking show because the world's greatest professional wrestling sports entertainer, Chris Jericho, had beat that no good jobber.
Bro, Chris Jericho got a clean code breaker for that win. I will say that. That looked good. That kid jumped. Boop. 1,
bro, 2, 3.
Still.
And bro, this is where how you know that kid's not good. Chris Jericho's using his old WWE moves. He didn't even hit him with the Judas effect. All right? And he still lost.
And then you got Jericho saying, "You bastard, Hook, come out here." And then Hook comes out.
Yeah, he told him, "Come out here." If you know what, if Hook was here, I would love to whoop his ass all around this arena.
And then his music plays, and out comes Hook. And then of course, the Bad Apple
into Redwood
had to attack.
And bro,
with that choke slam, holy crap!
He choke slammed his ass all the way to fucking hell, bro.
Straight picked him up, held him there. Boop. It looked really good. That looked
Bro,
awesome.
that was like, do you remember 2003 episode of SmackDown where the Big Show whips Rey Mysterio's ass
Yeah,
with
and
a
throws him with the freaking
stretcher?
yeah, the strap.
Yeah,
Or,
it's that choke slam he does in the
Yeah.
ring, though, where he's just holding them up in the air for a minute.
And then he just lets him, like, dude, that's what it, like, holy shit. Hook was murdered. But this means good old Hook is going to beat Chris Jericho.
Wrong, all right, because that jobber is not ready, bro. He's as green as grass, and he is not ripe for the picking. All right, there's only one winner. There's only one legendary sports entertainer in AEW, and his name is Chris Jericho. And I want you to drink it in, man. Just like this crime. Fucking delicious.
Solid match. Good little ending. But now it's time to get timeless.
Yeah! All right, bro.
For 4
Timeless
days
versus
now.
Saraya.
Why? Why did this happen, though? I still don't understand why that happened.
So, did it make sense? No.
No.
Is there any good booking reason behind it?
No.
No. But did it happen? Yes. And
Was it a decent match?
Good? Yes. Could it have been better? Yes.
Yeah. But there was a lot of kissing, I've noticed. There was a
And
lot of
that was-
kissing.
And that was delicious.
she kissed freaking Harley. Then she kissed Saraya for the tombstone. I was like, it's Monday Night Raw again? Are we serious?
And Joe, I know you were wanting to go in Monday Night Raw.
I'm trying to watch a wrestling show, man. And this got rated R. And then out comes Mariah, who beats the shit out of her and kisses her again.
And Joe, and did you see how she beat her over the fucking head with that shoe?
Yeah.
All right.
I
And
also
isn't
seen what she
Timeless
was
Tony
wearing.
Storm always the one saying, chin up, tits out, and watch for the shoe? But you know what she does not watch for?
The shoe.
Shoe.
Also, man, I seen what she was wearing, Mariah May. I'm going to take a sip.
Because you're a thirsty son of a bitch.
She looked great. She looked great. I'm not going to be a stupid I'm going to be honest. That was hot. All of that was
Joe,
hot.
that's right, because you're not a fucking mark.
Yes, I tell the truth and nothing but the truth. What's up, R-Truth?
Oh, and Joe, I got told that someone told you that you're an AEW today.
Yeah, dummies, you know.
But Joe, let me tell you something. All right, you have more passion and more talent about this business in your one finger than most of these fuckers do in their whole bodies. All right, Joe, and at least when you bend over, you can see your dick. All right, and just remember that there's someone who did not do that today. Joe, let me ask you this: did you go outside your house today? Did you touch grass?
Yeah.
You did something most of the IWC never will.
Do that. Yeah, but seriously, bro, what did you think about that segment after Mariah beat the shit out of Timeless?
Bro, this was fucking great. She hits her over the fucking head with the shoe, and then she's hugging on her, and she's like,
And then she starts laying down. I'm like, yeah.
And Joe, I don't know, what do you want more? Do you want these bitches to kill each other, or do you want them to fuck each other?
I'm just reviewing what I've seen. I didn't book this show.
I know, but Joe, same thing applies for Mariah May. What do y'all want here? Are y'all trying to kill each other, or are you trying to have them fuck each other?
I don't know. Sometimes, man, they got me like wondering because like there's a lot of kissing. Like she made out with Saraya.
And did you see how Mina, what was it, like 2 weeks ago? She goes, I don't know why this is happening. She goes, we were all kissing and getting along. We were friends. And I just don't want to see no one get hurt.
I love Mina. We need more Mina than Chris Jericho, please.
Joe, we need more Chris Jericho.
No.
All right? Like, let me explain to you something. Chris Jericho is better than tag team wrestling. Chris Jericho is better than the Young Bucks. Chris Jericho is better than FTR. He's better than the Acclaim. All right? What main evented Dynamite tonight should have been Chris Jericho. All right, and let's be honest. Chris Jericho's a hell of a lot fucking better than Britt Baker and Mercedes.
You're
You know
crazy.
who?
You are
You know who
crazy.
should? You know who should have started as well as main evented? Chris Jericho.
You know what was one of the best parts of the whole show? Our American USA
Hero.
champion, MJ.
J.
Our American, the greatest country in the world.
That's right, Joe. As you know, we all get along. We're a peaceful, prosperous nation.
No
All
wars
right.
or anything.
No, Joe, I can't even remember the last time someone was angry here.
He said that. I love this man. I'm sorry.
But Joe,
But
what
this
did
was
you
a great
think about
segment.
him trying to get Osprey to hit him? And then he did, and bro, Osprey ended up getting the shit beat out of him.
Was your TV black screen, by the way, when Will Ospreay came out? Because I didn't hear him get a pop because my screen was off.
So I'll be honest, it went out for like 2 or 3 minutes, but then it came back on, and he was already in the ring.
Yeah, I was so pissed, dude. I was like, damn, I wanted to hear his pop. And I'm sure it was crazy because they were going crazy. Ozzy, Ozzy, Ozzy.
Hi, Ozzy.
Bro, they were chanting his name. Osprey, 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 Osprey. The whole
And Joe,
time.
you know who's gonna lose?
Osprey,
Osprey. Because
the
there's
American
nothing better than
MJF.
America.
Yes, that too. And MJF said it. Americans always win.
And Joe, this is where you say, "We the people."
But what did you honestly think about this segment? Because there was a lot to talk about on this. Like they went at each other on the mic, bro.
Bro, I will say this: Osprey can cut a better fucking promo than I thought he could. All right, with "Hey, bruv." I could have never fucking taken him seriously. I thought he was a mark, a jobber. All right, a fan. All right, living out his little pipe dream, and I didn't see a sports entertainer. And that's why I did not care about Osprey when he first came in AEW. But however, the more and more that I look at him, I realize he could never, ever be a good sports entertainer. You know why?
Because he's a pro wrestler.
No, because MJF said it. He's not from America.
Well, he also said he's the best wrestler in the world, and all I wanted to say was CM Punk.
Shane McMahon.
Every time I hear best in the world, I'm sorry.
Bro, every time I hear best in the world, I think of Shane.
I love Will Ospreay though. Him and MJF, bro. This was good. He was talking about his kids. Bro, MJF is a freaking menace when it comes about kids. And like what he said about his wife, saying like it's not going to be his kid either.
Hey, JoJo, don't forget that MJF's fiance left him.
Yeah, I know it sucks, but he's still killing it. He has another one. I'm pretty sure he's with the other.
Yeah, he's with Alicia too.
Yeah.
Now.
So.
You know what's crazy? The American champion pulled a Canadian.
Damn. That's crazy. I didn't even know that, to be honest. I did not know that.
Yes, sir. Hey, buddy. And but you know what? We're about to take. You know what? As I'm thinking about America right now, and I'm thinking about this great nation, that red, white, and blue. You know what, Joe? And speaking of red, white, and blue, prime. All right, the greatest hydration drink to ever come out of American soil. All right, if you feel like that you can't get it up in bed and no more, if you feel like that your kids just make you want to put a bullet between your eyes, all right, if you feel like that you're just 2 minutes away from fucking your boss's wife and getting fired, bro, Prime will put you back in the game. Whatever Rabata's saying, drink Prime C.
I'm glad my boy, the American champion, knocked out that Canadian.
That's right. Not only did he knock him out,
he busted him open.
He split his shit wide open, bro.
Split him open, and bro, he went back. He was like, "I'll beat the shit out of you." And then 3 guards.
Oh wait, did you say Canadian?
Yeah.
Osprey's a British wrestler.
What?
Osprey? Will Osprey?
I swear he had. You're
He
telling
ain't
me he's
Canadian.
not. Oh, well, my bad. Damn. I swear I thought he was.
Like, bro. Hold on, wait. I want to say he's British, but he might be Australian because I think Aussie. That, like, hold on.
Yeah, you gotta let me know that because I feel stupid now if I called him a Canadian.
Buddy.
Well, then British, whatever. I like that. I like that.
Oh, hell no. Let's see. Two. Osprey. Oh, shit. I forgot to put Will. I just spelled his last name. Will Osprey. Will Osprey is an English professional wrestler. You are. Where the fuck are you from? Hold on. Where? Can I spell? He's from the UK. I thought so. Okay, so he is from the UK, bro.
Yeah, my bad.
Don't worry, I just about damn near chucked my phone 2 minutes
Put me
ago.
on the spot, Brandon. Why don't you?
Well, I mean, I had to, buddy.
Someone's gonna do it anyways. You know them. Why does he think he's freaking Canadian?
But
But I did enjoy Hangman beating the shit out of Dark or Evil Uno and saying he was in the casino gauntlet and anybody that gets in his way, he's going to destroy them.
Bro, this I didn't really care for.
I'm just glad he's not facing Jeff Jarrett.
Hangman betraying his best friend. All right? The truest homie he ever had, bro. Evil Uno and the Dark Order. They were always there for him. And then the minute he looks at Hangman and he goes, "I'm in the battle royal!" And then next thing you know, he gets a chair to the stomach.
Nobody's stopping me. I told you, nobody. I'll beat anybody's ass.
Which I gotta say, that was the worst looking chair shot. Like, bro, that was awful. Like, I hate using that F word.
Yeah, I know what you're gonna say, but it did. But he still cut a really good heel-ish promo and telling anybody that he's gonna beat their ass.
Now, when he walked over him, though, and used his luggage over him, that shit was funny.
I laughed so badly. I was like, do it, and then boop. Love Hangman, bro. I'm glad he's in the casino match and not taking on old man Jeff Jarrett.
But, bro, I wish he was taking on Jeff Jarrett. All right, because I need Jeff Jarrett to get his redemption story.
Good one.
I'm serious. I think Jeff Jarrett's one of the best wrestlers in AEW.
Speaking of one of the best wrestlers in the company, our next match, Claudio versus Okada, which ended in a bullshit draw.
So, Joe, you're going to have to talk about this. I was on the way home.
Okay, great match, though. This match was very hard-hitting, bro. Uppercuts, kicks, like there was so much shit to this match, bro. There was so much. He was swinging Okada over and over and over. He threw him up and did the uppercut. And then at that point, they said it was 1 minute left. And then he tries to bring him in. And, of course, the bell rings. They're chanting 5 more minutes. The Elite come out and say, "Do you guys want another 5 more minutes?" They're like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Well, too bad."
God damn it, Joe.
Too bad. I'm sorry, bro. The way about it. Too bad, because it's not happening.
I can't see.
Well, that's a problem.
No shit. I mean, Joe,
Bro,
thanks for
I
caring.
hate draw. I hate time limit draw matches, especially that you did one on Collision. Ugh. This match needs to happen again. No, I do not. If it makes sense, yes. This didn't make sense. This was just a stupid draw because it was over.
Like you didn't hate Brian versus Kenny.
Well, that was a great match, but yeah. Who knows? I probably was pissed off then too.
No, you weren't. I remember. Bro, you thought that was a 40-minute fucking banger.
Well, that's different. That was
And
different.
then you told me that we were gonna get the finish to that match and we never got it.
Yeah, no, I'm sad about that. But Claudio, bro, this man is a machine. I hope we get a rematch with these guys at all. Because then there was a brawl with Darby, FTR, the Elite, Jack Perry. They're all brawling.
Damn, when was this?
Tonight. We got our 6-man tag, which was Jack Perry.
Because when I got home from work, the only thing I seen was Swerve and Brian in the ring, and Swerve was pissed off because he was looking at Brian and looking at him like on the camera and was telling him like, how are you gonna go on these fucking interviews saying, "Oh, I'm ready for retirement. I'm ready to go home." And then he goes, "Do you not care? Do you not have a fighting spirit?" You know what? That disrespects me because I want to take your career. I'm going to be the one to destroy it. You're not laying it down. I am.
That was a really good promo between both those guys. But before I get there, like I said, the Elite and Jack Perry took on Darby and FTR, which was solid. It was a good little 6-man tag. Nothing I was like, oh my gosh, but the Elite lose with, I believe, Nick Jackson gets pinned by Darby, or I think it was Darby that pinned him. No, I think it was Darby that pinned him. But the Elite the Elite lose. The Acclaimed came out next and roasted all of them. I was like, oh shit. He was chanting, yo,
bro, listen.
Dude, he roasted Bucks, FTR. And you know what matters? All that matters is in the end.
He called the Bucks his favorite princesses.
Yeah, no, that was hilarious. And he said everybody loves the Acclaim.
Now scissor me, daddy ass.
And you ain't down with that? We got 2 words for you. Suck it.
That's the other place.
Yeah, no, but that's what he chanted too.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, Daddy Ass is like, I got 2 words for you. Suck it! And the whole building said it.
Oh, shit. I thought he was going to say, scissor me!
No, well, that would have been cool, but no, he said suck it, and the place went crazy. I'm excited for that triple threat. I wasn't at first, because it's the Bucks and FTR again, but then you're just adding another team, so it just kind of feels weird, but it should be a good match.
I agree, and I'm really excited for that one too.
Yeah, and then Will's backstage, and then that's when Brian walks in and says, "Just do it, man. Just do it."
Hold on, wait. Brian told him to do.
Yeah.
He told Brian. Brian told Will Osprey to do the Tiger Driver.
I think that's what he was saying. He was just getting checked on, and Brian just said, "Just do it, man. Just do it." And then he walks away. I don't know if he was saying beat MJF or use it.
Will Ospreay's going to win with the Tiger Driver 91.
Because MJF did mention that in the promo, too, that he ain't man enough to use it against him.
And so I think that's what Brian was talking about, because Will Ospreay said
I don't know what else.
Because Will Ospreay said a few weeks ago, ever since he hurt Brian, he never wanted to use it again.
Yeah. And then Nigel was presenting the final countdown between these two guys. He said, ladies, gentlemen, sheep. He literally called them sheep.
That's because they are bad.
Dude, I was laughing at this dude when he said, I was like, did I just hear him say that? And I rewinded it and it said sheep. I was like, oh my God.
Because, bro, you know as well as I do, the worst kind of fans are the AEW fans. All right? It's like that guy from Kick said today. Who wants to be an AEW mark?
It's just funny because Nigel, bro, this man literally said that Brian's the neck break kid. It's like, what? Call him the neck break kid.
What the fuck was this?
I laughed so, bro. Nigel doesn't like Brian. I can tell. It's been like that for a while. He wouldn't present Brian at first. He's like, "Well, Brian's supposed to come out, but we're not gonna get to him." It was like, "Oh my gosh." Called him the neck break kid.
Oh, that shit's funny as hell.
The neck break kid. Oh my god, I can't get over that. That was good.
Bro, the only person who's broke his neck more times is probably Kurt.
I don't want to laugh about that, but the way he said that shit had me dying.
Hell, do you want to know the difference between Kurt and Brian? 65
what?
Vicodin a day.
Oh shit.
That's how many Kurt was taking, bro. 65 Vicodin a day just to get through day by day.
Damn.
Like, that's enough to dose like
That. Damn. I just, like I said.
And so, like that, and I don't say that as a joke. I know that may come off as a joke. It's not a joke. I kind of want Brian to retire at this pay-per-view because I'm not trying to see him die in the ring.
I get that, and I respect that, but honestly, I want to see him win that title. I don't think he has to do nothing too bad. Like, you don't.
Did you not see what he said today in an interview? How the first thing he's doing after he retires is get a neck surgery?
Yeah, but how do we know if that's really, like, I'm not saying it's not true, but, like, how do we know it's 100% true? He might just be saying that.
Because, Joe, would I lie to you about needing neck surgery?
No. Honestly, I feel like, what if Hangman wins that gauntlet match and they have a cash-in? Like, is that like a cash-in that you could do? Because I would say have Brian win and then Hangman
this is where... No, this is what I would honestly do. And this is called long-term storytelling. Who is the reason Hangman turned heel?
Swerve, I know. That's where it should be going.
Who embarrassed the shit out of him and hanged him? Who hung the Hangman? Bro, ever since that happened, Hangman's not been the same. And I'm telling you now, bro, the person to beat Swerve Strickland for that title is Hangman Adam Page.
Now, but would you have that casino, like, would you use that as a cash-in and cash in on Swerve
so
at the end
that's
of all
kind of hard. I'm going to be honest. That's kind of hard to say. I wouldn't do it. I hate it, personally. It's not the same as the Money in the Bank briefcase. It never will be for me. I would make it a number one contenders kind of thing. And honestly, bro, you look at the triple threat match when Samoa Joe was the world champion. Why did Hangman not win the title that night?
Swerve.
Exactly. He don't care about the championship. He obviously don't.
Swerve.
He don't care about his friends. That's all it is, bro. He wants to beat the shit out of Swerve.
It's gonna be a good match with Brian and Swerve, and then Swerve most likely will win, which will lead to All Out for Swerve and Hangman.
But now, let's say it's not the final countdown. All right, let's say Brian wins. Where do you go from there?
I would have him miss All Out and then Wrestle Dream. I would just have him give the title back to Swerve and then retire at that in the hometown.
And
give
I
him
could
his
actually
moment in Wembley and then
and retire him where it all started, Seattle.
Because both of them are hometown boys, so Swerve winning it at his hometown makes sense. And then we get to Full Gear, and that's when we get Hangman maybe and Swerve, where it's a 1 year after their Texas death match. I think they had, right?
Yeah, that's the match where I was talking about where he hung the Hangman.
Yeah, so we could do a 1-year match at that event, and that's when Hangman wins.
And bro, and I
I
think
know
that'd
it's
be
flippy
genius.
floppy with the title, but
It might be a little bit, but it serves a purpose. You know what I mean?
I
And
would
I
do it.
think Brian having a short AEW title reign is better than no title reign.
Not everybody needs a 8-9 month reign, especially at his career right now. Give him 2-ish months, it'll be about, and then Swerve Brian have a great, fantastic main event at Wrestle Dream again, and Swerve wins. They shake hands, Brian goes away, and that's when Hangman's next. That's what I would do, honestly.
I hear you, and it just kind of bothers me because if there's anyone in the company who deserves a 1 year, 2 year, 3 year title reign, it's Brian. And I
Yeah,
think, and I can honestly say, it bothers me that Brian, for as good as he is, this goes for both companies. He's only been a world champion maybe what, 2, 3 times.
yeah. And they weren't long reigns besides his 2019. I think that was like 6, 7-ish months, about that. I think.
And which that one to me, I love the People's Champion, Daniel
He was saving the
Bryan,
planet.
and then all those fat, greasy burger loving motherfuckers, they booed him. They booed him
Fickle.
for trying to save the people.
Fickle, 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 fickle.
Fickle, I tell you.
Bunch of fickle marks. But honestly, bro, what would you rate this Dynamite? Because there was a lot of good stuff with the Mercedes, Britt, Will, and MJF, Swerve, Brian, Claudio, and Okada, Jericho
Chris
and Tommy had a
Jericho.
decent match. I enjoyed that match.
They
Mariah
did.
May attacking Tony.
It wasn't just a decent match. Chris Jericho won. It was a legendary match. All right, it was better than Cesaro's match.
All I'm saying is, after Sunday, this feud with Hook and Jericho has to end. I don't
Bro,
want it anymore.
You're right, and it needs to end with Chris Jericho.
Hook.
Listen to me, Joe. Listen to me. This is what I would do. I would have Chris Jericho take fish hooks to the mouth of Hook, right in front of Taz, bro, like right in front of the commentator's booth, and he's ripping his son's jaw apart right in front of him, and then that's when the Hook says, "I quit, I quit." And then his dad goes, "Fuck you, my son's not a quitter." And then he goes, "You're not my fucking son. Get the fuck out of here."
What are you freaking doing?
Bro, I'm having Taz.
What, does he join with Jericho?
No, he's gone.
No, I mean Taz.
Oh, Taz?
You said he beat the shit out of his son, basically yelling at him like.
Yeah, he just doesn't want to lose her for her son.
Is that Hook's way of leaving AEW?
Yeah, that's how I'd write him off.
I wouldn't be shocked, honestly.
Like, bro, you thought how they killed Ricochet was something?
Oh.
Let me write somebody off TV. I'll make sure they're written off.
All I'm saying is, if Hook loses, I could see him leaving, because if you don't beat Jericho, then what the hell are you doing then? There's
exactly. And bro, and this is the deal. He sucks in AEW. All right. I really can't ever say there's been a Hook match where I've had to go, yay, hooray, I gotta watch Hook.
Yeah, I could see. I still like Hook, but honestly,
Joe, let me ask you this: do you think if it wasn't for his booking, he could be better?
Yeah, I do think he could be a lot better. The booking is hurting him, I feel.
Because sometimes I wonder if it's the booking or if it's him.
No, I think it's the booking, because he was looking great in the beginning and then they stopped. And don't say he didn't. He was looking dude, he was.
He was, but Goldberg looked good at one time. All right, you ever listen to Toby Keith? I am as good as I once was, but I'm as good as I ever was. Like, bro, and so this is where Hook's not as good as he once was, bro. And But don't worry, when Chris Jericho brings upon the full wrath of the learning tree, all right, Hook will have no choice but to say, I quit.
Bro, the one good thing is we can all believe in Joe
Hendry.
because he's
And
the
bro,
next NXT
XT champion.
champion.
And bro, he's going against All Ego, Ethan Page, Sunday, September 1st.
No mercy. That's one of my favorite pay-per-views back in the day. No mercy.
Same. And Joe,
I'll be watching.
There's gonna be no mercy, bro, when Joe Hendry choke slams the fucking hell out of Ethan Page and becomes NXT champion.
Or Joe loses, and hear me out, Ricky Starks debuts.
Boo! Boo! Boo!
Joe Hendry's not winning. Let's be real.
Joe
He's
should
not
have
winning.
won the TNA World Heavyweight Championship.
Well, he
Not
didn't.
that
Nick
fucking-
Nemeth did.
That fucking jobber.
Oh,
All
you're with
right?
the jobber word.
And bro, you know what? And fuck Ethan Page. He was a jobber in AEW too.
No, he
And-
wasn't. Ethan Page, well, he was treated like shit, to be honest. He didn't get a
Told
good
you.
chance. It wasn't him, though. You're acting like he did it.
Bro, Chris Jericho has more of a six-pack. All right? And I'm going to be honest right now with you. All right, bro? We need Joe Hendry. All right? We believe in Joe Hendry. Clap, clap. All right? And, bro, it's not I believe in All Ego. It ain't absolute. All right? It's Joe Hendry.
Yes, well, also, I do believe Chris Jericho's segment was not good. I didn't care for it. That's probably the least thing on this show. Everything else
That was the greatest thing on the show.
You're crazy. He keeps saying greatest. We're supposed to gain followers on here, not send them away by giving them stupid opinions.
Joe, you do all the time trying to make
No.
jobbers the world champion.
No. I give good opinions, all right?
Joe,
The people love me because
you
I'm an
go
American champion.
Joe, you go for flea market wrestlers. I go for main eventers.
Okay, Chris Jericho.
Exactly. Main eventer. Hall of
These-
Famer. All right, bro. You know what's the difference between Chris Jericho and most of your favorites?
He's on
He
TV all the
invented it.
time. I get it.
That and he main evented WrestleMania.
Another
Let me
thing
ask
I
you
wanted
this.
to-
You said Aleister Malachi Black was really good. Where's his WrestleMania main event?
I don't want to hear it. Another thing I wanted to say, though, because Pac is teaming up with Claudio and Yuta to be in that trios ladder match. And there's your sign. The Lucha Brothers are probably departing from AEW.
They
Like,
don't
they
even
would've
have
been
the
with them.
Death Triangle.
Yeah, they're not in the match, bro. They would have been in that match, and they're not. So I do believe they're out. They're losing Ricky and freaking the Lucha Bros. I hope that's not true, but they're not on the card at
Bro,
all.
and if they lose Saraya too.
Well, I wouldn't blame for Saraya either because she's been
But,
booked
bro-
like shit. Like, let's be real.
Ricky Starks was already a free agent. Did you
Yeah,
know
I
that?
know. In July, which is crazy.
And so, and a report came out today saying he has been a free agent since July. However, he may not be a free agent no more.
I want to say I heard that report from Solo Monster on JD's podcast. I heard that before anybody else said it. He said it on their show. So that's really where I heard this from. And then I started seeing reports. I don't know if you know Solo Monster, but,
I don't, brother.
well, he's one of JD from New York's buddies. He does it on Tuesdays with him. But he said it right there on the show. So that's exactly where I heard that from. And
Well,
then
bro,
it started
shout
coming
out.
out everywhere. Like, everywhere.
Bro, and this is where, how would you feel if that moment that you said happens, the ego retains, and then out comes Ricky Starks?
Absolute, bro. the messed that up.
What? What?
Now I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh my god.
What?
It's Ricky's theme song.
Bro, his theme song is like, bah.
And then it says something like the televised is. I can't remember.
The revolution.
The revolution is televised. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. If I hear that music at the end of Ethan Page holding up the title, I would go crazy, bro. I know it's gonna happen. If it doesn't happen there, it's gonna be the debut on CW. I truly believe one of the Chicago or
that could
St.
actually
Louis.
be an even bigger moment.
I would do that truthfully because it's a bigger crowd and everybody's gonna be watching compared to really No Mercy. Not saying nobody's gonna be watching, but that's your big time. So
I hope you know AEW's fucking up. You're about to go head to head with WWE and you're losing the Lucha Bros. You're losing Paige. You're losing Ricky Starks. And those are not the only contracts that are around the corner to expire.
Hook.
What?
Hook's another one I do believe will be in NXT. Hook
Brian's
and Ricky,
about to retire.
for sure. Bro, AEW needs to get their shit together. Like, tonight was a good show, but it's also because the crowd was so freaking hot. Like, that crowd was
they have
red
not
hot.
had a sold-out crowd in over a year and a half. They go overseas, and then they have a sold-out crowd.
And it wasn't like oh my gosh, but the place was sold out for what it was. It looked great. I will say that.
And, bro, I've just missed seeing AEW packed like that.
Me too. They got to get their shit together, bro. After All In, they need to start focusing, building on pay-per-views. Make your shows special. Don't just make the pay-per-views good. You have to make the weekly shows good too. Like, they need to start doing that. Right after All In, start doing that. We need Shane O'Mac.
What?
I do believe Shane's going to be that surprise or something like that.
I can see it.
Or it's the streaming site, whichever one. Just AEW needs to get their shit together because they do good, but then they do bad. Like the Saraya booking, I don't know why the hell she was in that match.
Bro, I think it was an attempt to keep her, but
me too.
That's my opinion.
Yeah.
See, hey brothers,
up,
how's
Jordan?
it going, Jordan? God bless you both. God bless you, brother. And AEW. Will Osprey and MJF promo was crazy great.
Oh, I agree. Very good stuff.
Chris Jericho's match was cool, and Cesaro's match was fantastic. Bro,
Cesaro's in the freaking catering. It's Claudio.
That's not Cesaro. No, I'm kidding. That's Cesaro, Claudio.
Whatever. Daniel Bryan. I heard Daniel Bryan chants too, which was wild.
Well,
I was like,
bro,
what?
you know.
Daniel Bryan.
Come
on, Europe.
Darby Allin, FTR versus Jack Perry and Young Bucks was good, and Big Bill destroyed Hook. Bro, this was the best part, bro. The Redwood destroying that piece of shit Hook. Bro, you want to be a branch on the learning tree.
No, thank you. I'll cut the branches off. I'm a scumbag with the American champion.
Bro, where's Powerhouse, Wardlow, and Sammy? Sammy and the Natural Dustin Rhodes are the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions, bro.
Why? I don't know.
Because he's the natural.
I love Dustin, but what the fuck? He has 2 belts, bro. Dustin, 2 belts.
Bro, he deserves it. Think about this.
Dustin,
this late into the game, 2024, and we got Dustin Rhodes 2 belts. All right, you thought Cody was the only Rhodes that was a champion in professional wrestling. All right, you know what's funny, bro? Right now, Dustin Rhodes has more titles than Cody Rhodes.
Wow!
That's
the best part of the song.
I believe in this young up-and-comer. the natural Dustin Rhodes.
Gosh, no, I'm sorry. Dustin's great, but he shouldn't be holding 2 belts. Sorry.
And thank you, you too, bros. Thank you,
Thank you,
brother.
brother.
And I like Hook, but he can be better on WWE of NXT.
I agree. They'll use him correctly because right now AEW, bro, All In last year, FTW title Hook. A year later, All In, FTW title Hook.
He's made no progress.
It's time to go. When your contract is up, Hook, you tried.
But Joe,
it doesn't seem like it's working.
See, now here's the difference, though. Last year, when it was for the FTW Championship, it was a naughty word. But this time, it's the For the World Championship.
This title just does nothing, bro. It doesn't mean nothing. Even if he wins it, so what? Go do something better. Not win the FT. I'm sorry, that title is just like the 24 title to me.
Well,
crap. It doesn't mean nothing at all. I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm sure Hook's held a different title.
I don't think it is. Okay, it's not that bad.
Oh wait, how many Hooks? How many championships has Hook won in WWE? I mean AEW.
Besides the FTW title, none.
Wait, what?
He's never won another title.
You're telling me he's been there for like 2 years and he ain't won another title?
He didn't win the TNT. He didn't win the International or the Continental. He didn't win none of those.
Atlantic.
Well, we just basically named the same title, but it's just he didn't win none of them, bro. I'm telling you, I don't like to be negative, but Hook needs to leave and go to WWE. NXT is perfect. They'll use him right. And think about this: Hook, Ethan Page, Ricky Starks, Stephanie, the what's that girl?
Page.
Another one. Well, yeah, but I mean, like, she's coming from another forgot her name, but she's from, like, I think Japan or something, but she's coming to NXT. It's all over wrestling news. Of course I forget things.
Huh.
What's her name? I gotta look it up because I'm gonna look like an idiot.
I mean,
Brandon, don't you say it. I knew what you were gonna say.
Whew, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna go ahead and take this dab.
What is her name?
Baby girl, what's your name? Let me talk to you. I'm T-Pain. And Ricky Starks, Wardlow, Powerhouse, Sammy needs to go to WWE, NXT. NXT would be great again. Imagine Darby Allin is on NXT too. I do love AEW, but I hate wasting talent. AEW are missing their blessings. I agree, brother.
Julia. That's her name, my bad.
Julia Hart?
No, Julia, I don't know her last name, but she's I think she was like a Stardom or something like that, but she's coming to NXT, all the reports say. I don't know much about her.
How's everything going with you, bros? I had White Castle.
Oh,
Heck yeah, that's
awesome.
What's up, bro. I love White Castle.
Did you watch Kumar and what's his name? Go to
Harold and Kumar.
Or yeah. I'm watching tonight.
Bro,
what's going on?
Like White Castle's an actual restaurant up here in Minnesota, and they got these like waffle chicken slider sandwiches that I really like.
Oh shit, that sounds good.
And they put syrup on them. Mm-hmm.
That sounds good.
It's like
you're trying to get me hungry.
You know what? No, but do you know what Crystals is?
No.
Oh, damn. Well, they have some down in Lakeland. But anyways, Crystals, they sell little slider burgers. So does White Castle. I'm sure you've seen the White Castle sliders in the frozen food section at Walmart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now imagine those actually cooked fresh, or little chicken waffle sliders.
Get me hungry, man. Like, that's some good shit.
And when Keith Lee gets better, he needs to go back to WWE, and he wasn't doing anything for AEW. Bro, I honestly say this. I miss Bearcat Keith Lee.
Well,
All right. Bearcat Lee was booked a lot better than Keith Lee and A.
mm,
Joe,
Bearcat Lee, he beat Randy.
he beat Randy and he was going to go for the WWE title and then he got sick.
Yeah, and then he got sick again in AEW. So it's like, I don't know. I can't really say it's them, but it's like there was a lot of them with the booking. But his health is on him, though. But it just sucks.
I agree.
Hopefully he's okay. That's all I'm going to say.
MJF, Orange Cassidy, Kenny, Adam Page, and Swerve are being booked right. I agree, but that's because those are main stars.
Yeah, Orange is just chilling around. He don't really do much.
Well, yeah, I mean, think about this. He lost all his friends. They all turned on him. And then the motherfucker stood there and watched Chuck Taylor's career end.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's had one hell of a year, I'll tell you that. And White Castle was my home. I got it across the street, and wow, sounds good, my brother. Bro,
Damn, that's awesome, Jordan.
I'm not even gonna lie, man. I wish I had one across the street. The nearest one from me is about 2.5 hours away. But every time we go to the airport to pick up my sister, if we don't go to Cane's, we go to White Castle.
Hell yeah. Love White Castle, to be honest.
And Joe, like, have you been to Popeyes?
Yes. Once or twice.
That's what Cane's chicken is like up here. It's some damn good fucking shit, bro.
Damn it, you're getting me hungry.
Man, I'm getting hungry thinking about this, bro. I want some chicken. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I know, I'm a fat boy. I need some chicken.
And you know what you need? A big old sweet tea.
I got some tea right here. It's not sweet tea, but it's tea.
Well, shit, is it I like a green tea, a peach tea, Earl Grey?
No, it's just normal tea. It's like reddish.
Oh, well, I got something magically delicious right here.
Oh, that prime crap? Ugh.
You love Prime.
No.
Wow. You know what? Thank you, Logan Paul and KSI. Wow.
You got anything else, good brother?
Hopes and dreams. I give you.
I would hope.
Well, but
Really?
no.
Hopes and dreams.
I'm really looking forward to TNA tomorrow.
Me too.
And then we got fucking SmackDown on Friday, and then we got AEW.
Collision.
No, it's their pay-per-view.
No, Collision Saturday, but then All In's on Sunday.
Oh shit! I forget pay-per-views can still be on Sunday.
Yeah, 1 p.m. for me, 12 for you.
Bro, I kind of miss WrestleMania just being on Sunday.
Me too. I'm just glad it's an early show.
I hate that. I hate that fucking part because, bro, literally, I will be at work from noon to 4.
Switch your days then. Try to see if you work Saturday and then, like, wouldn't that make you can't do that or?
Well, I work Saturday too, bro.
Damn,
I'm off. I'm off. So I work. I work Thursday.
I thought you said
tomorrow.
You have the weekends off.
I did while I was in training, but I work tomorrow and then 2 to 8, and then I work. No, I'm off on Friday, and then I work Saturday, and then I work Sunday, and then I work Monday.
You should have asked them, like, can I switch my days? Like, damn, Friday's nothing really.
I mean, yeah.
That's at 8 o'clock though. You'll be back. I'm talking about Sunday when it's early.
Well, yeah, I'll get off at 4, so I'll just have to start the pay-per-view over, and so.
Just sucks.
You know what's going to be fucked up if it gets spoiled for me.
You're gonna have to stay off the internet.
I agree.
It's hard for me to stay off the internet, bro. I spoil myself sometimes, and it pisses me off.
Joe, that's why I honestly don't look. But then again, bro, for me, I'm easily distracted, so I can always find a million other things to keep me occupied from looking. But
I'm excited for the show, honestly. It's gonna be good.
Saying good, brother. But right now, I'm about to finish us off with the final hit of the night. And then
final countdown.
It's the final countdown.
If he doesn't come out to that song on Sunday, I'll really be sad.
Bro,
he has to.
You know, it'd be even more heartbreaking for you is if they played a little video of Brian's whole career, and then he looks at the camera and says, "This is the final countdown."
I can't wait for this show, but that's going to be a moment I'm not going to be able to remember. I'm going to be so sad.
Bro, you know when we go to do the podcast, you're going to be bawling.
Dude, you're going to see some real tears. Like, they're going to be real.
Because I remember, bro, how you felt. Bro, I remember you crying the next day at school when Brian retired the first time.
Yeah, that was...
Like, bro, Brian is one of those guys that me and you have said is basically like the modern day Chris Benoit. And now that his career is over.
It's sad. He said he's the best fucking wrestler in the world, and they cut him off, and I was so happy when he said it because it's the damn truth. He's the best fucking wrestler alive.
Like, honestly, when you think Kenny Omega, Bryan Danielson, Cesaro, Walter, Pete Dunne, you know, the list can keep going. Who would you really say is the best wrestler alive today?
Brian, no doubts, no nothing. Literally, I don't have to think about it. Brian, since day one, It's been Brian.
And bro, if not Brian, I would have said Seth or Kenny.
I just personally think it's Brian. Like
I agree with you.
He's the generation he's our generation best wrestler. Like, I will put him up there with Benoit. He is literally the Benoit of our generation. Like, that's on God. You could hate us, Chris. I don't know what happened, but I'll always say his name. I'll always mention Benoit while you're dying over there.
Oh, it's the final countdown.
I want that song to play on Sunday.
Hey, Joe, you know what I realized?
Tonight, bro. Do you hear my voice?
You know how you like Green Day, right?
Yeah.
You know how his career is about to end at the start of September? You can play Wake Me Up when September ends.
That's another great song. Oh, my God. Don't get me emotional right now, bro. It's an emotional week. And
Joe,
I'm ready for this.
I'm ready, bro. I am ready. And with that said, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. You guys have been awesome. Too sweet. And good night, everybody.